Alright, what's going on, guys and gals? And we are back for yet another rant. The things that piss us off. So, what pisses you off tonight?
What pisses me off?
Being recorded?
No, that doesn't piss me off.
No, I'm just kidding.
At all. Well, I mean,
It's been about a month since we did the first one, and I'm...
yeah, and I kind of went a little overboard, I'm sure, on some of my rants. Some are justified, some probably just borderline insanity, but, you know, that's just how I am. I think about this kind of stuff all the time, and it just boggles my mind.
Okay.
And one of the ones that I noticed, again, I don't want to, like, say this pisses me off, it just annoys me. But at Walmart.
Yeah, here we go again with Walmart, people.
We're back to Walmart.
We could do like a whole fucking series on this.
We could. At Walmart, I had bought a DVD, I think it was. And I stand back there at the electronic customer place, the register and all that. And usually they would just wave you away because they are too busy to deal with the likes of the consumer.
AKA too lazy.
Yeah, exactly. But there was a woman in front of me. She had a few things, and I just had the one. And I'm cool. I'm a patient guy, I'll admit. And she pulls out, not exact change, but a checkbook. Somebody in the 21st century is still using a checkbook to make a purchase at Walmart. And I know people do it. But at the same time, if you know you're going to use a check at a place where there is going to be a line of people behind you, wouldn't you, fill out that check ahead of time? Put Walmart, sign it, and then as soon as you get the total, you're able to jot it down quick, and then just hand the check off. But no.
Wait, so Walmart doesn't actually scan it and then automatically take it out of your account?
Oh, no.
See, because I have paid for stuff via check. I've only ever done this at the auto parts store to buy parts for, like, my vehicles. But you don't even have to write the check out in most cases. They basically scan it, and it's automatically out of your account.
I don't know. I honestly don't know how it works. All I know is that this woman stood there, wrote out every little detail on this check, put the name down and the number, and wrote out the number and signed it. Probably put her social security number because she's a dumbass. The bottom line is, people, if you're going to use a check, fill it out beforehand. If you know you're going to buy something at said store, put said store's name on the check. It's not hard.
Huh.
I stood there, literally, for... It felt like 27 minutes, but it was probably only about 5 minutes. But still, when somebody pulls out a checkbook, my patience goes from 10, being most patient, to negative 50.
And I bet your patience really drops whenever you see that light flash at the cash register.
Oh, yeah, because somebody has a problem. Or...
And this usually happens around holiday season whenever the fucking place is just packed.
I need a price check on this. No, you don't. Just tell me. I will tell you what it costs.
Have you ever seen somebody go through a line and not have the money to pay for something?
I've never
been behind somebody that done it, but I saw it happen one time when I was working at a said grocery store one day during work. But, yeah.
Excuse me. That's what pisses me off, burping.
Well, yeah, we just recorded a couple more brew reviews, which they're going to air probably 2 months from now.
Yeah.
We're not going to give away what they were. But we did the longest one on record.
Yeah, so,
just a little background behind the scenes there at the brew review.
Yeah, people that use checks still in stores, that kind of upsets me a little bit. I only use checks when I write out, like, my bills.
Right, like when you pay your electric and stuff.
Right, that's really the only time I use it.
Alright, I got a rant.
Okay, I'm done for an hour. What's your rant there, dog?
Well, this kind of relates to Sheets, but it wasn't Sheets.
It wasn't Sheets.
No, and I'm going to call this place out. Sunoco.
Oh, shit.
Sunoco. in Shippensburg on One Up Autumn Road in 81. Yes, I called you out. It's bad enough that when you get gas with cash, you gotta wait in line twice. One time to pay for it. Mm-hmm. The next time to get your change.
Right.
But, and this is a real kicker, the place is brand new, so you'd think it would have all the technology upgraded.
You would think.
But no, let me finish here. So I walk back in to get my change, and, like any person does, they get in a shorter line. Mm-hmm. Well, the goddamn cashier says, you have to go up to that cash register because that's where you paid for it. I'm like, what? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
To get change.
Well, yeah, to get my change back. I mean, it's fucking bad enough you gotta wait in line fucking twice. How was I supposed to fucking know that I had to get in the right line to get the fucking change?
That makes no sense. Why not just open up your register and pull out $2.20 and say, here you go?
Yeah, I mean, what's so fucking hard about that?
Yeah.
I actually told the cashier that this is a bunch of shit.
Well, yeah.
And I got my change and walked out. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's bad enough that you got some lowlives out there driving off with fucking gas, therefore we have to go wait in line twice for us cash payers. And then on top of that, they make you go to the same register. Either it was a matter of the one cashier was lazy, or they got a really gay system going on there. I don't fucking know, but Sunoco and Walnut Bottom and 81 in Shippensburg, shout out for that stupid shit. Mm-hmm. But that's the first thing that pisses me off.
Right.
Don't you agree?
I totally agree with that. I got something.
I mean, do you pay cash for gas or not?
I sometimes do.
Sometimes.
I usually use the card, but if I do
See,
that...
Rudders and Turkey Hill used to let you just pump and then pay for it, and then I guess eventually they caught on to it. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Because of all those assholes out there stealing gas.
Yeah, because... the government has funds and excuse to raise the price, but I don't want to get into that. That could be like a whole fucking hour. Yeah. But anyway, what pisses you off tonight?
We'll dedicate an entire night to government, but...
Well, they're going to be knocking on our door here if we keep going.
Well, that's... Okay, I had a rant going, but that just brought up a new thing.
Oh, shit. Okay, here we go.
Okay, and I'm probably going to get called out on this. But you know what? I don't care. I had seen this article that somebody had posted about this woman who I guess was burning the American flag or something like that. Some kind of bullshit like that. And immediately everybody just jumped on her case, calling her a fucking scumbag, just a piece of shit who would deface the American flag and everything like that. But here's my question. What exactly is the First Amendment of our Constitution? Last time I checked, it was freedom of speech. Now, I'm not condoning what this woman did.
Right.
Because I should be careful how I say this, but I'm not going to. Because I don't care. That's how I feel right now. I don't care. I have nothing but the utmost respect for people that have joined a military service, gone over to another country, spilled blood, lost families, friends, everything, to defend us, this country.
Yeah.
Nothing but respect. But the problem is, there are a select few of those soldiers that think that they are 10 times above everybody else. And they are not ashamed to admit it. They see most people as just nothing but scum, that because they went through this training, and it's bad training, I mean, it's tough shit, no doubt, that they think that they deserve more than the regular people. And it's only a select few. But getting back to this whole thing, this woman is burning this flag, I guess, to symbolize something, and everybody calls her, like I said, piece of shit, scumbag, whatever. But
I honestly don't agree with her burning it.
I don't agree.
It depends on how you... I can understand, disposing of it. There's a way you fold it.
Yeah, in Scouts, showed us how to properly retire a flag. They call it retire it. You strip take like a knife and strip every strip off, burn each strip, and then the stars and everything, and then you bury the ashes afterwards. I understand that, but my question is, all these people that kind of jumped down on this woman's down her throat for burning this flag, wasn't she just exercising her First Amendment rights? I mean, she's pissed off at the government or country or whatever. I mean, you don't have to agree with it, but at the same time, I don't feel I should be yelling and screaming at this woman like, what the fuck are you thinking? I don't... I guess the question I'm trying to ask is, what makes a patriot? Like a patriotic person? Like somebody who loves their country? Is it somebody who doesn't burn shit? Like burn the flag or talk about what pisses them off like we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Technically right now, we are speaking our First Amendment rights.
Yeah.
It may be stupid shit, but we're still speaking our First Amendment rights. And to me, that is what the tens of thousands of people that over history have fought and died for. It's not a bunch of yahoos who are, number one, scared to death that the government is coming to knock down their doors and steal their guns. Okay, so what? If they're going to, they're going to. And if you fight back, they're going to retaliate. The way I see it is, just let it go. It's going to happen or it's not going to happen. I know I'm not making much sense here. I'm kind of buzzed, I'll admit.
Yeah, I'm not comprehending this. I don't agree with the woman for burning the flag per se.
Yeah. I just read the quote or the comments of this picture, and they just like, that fucking bitch needs to be shot in the head, or she needs her ass kicked. Why? For defacing a flag, or for speaking her mind? Like that's really what that's what pisses me off the most, is people who won't, like, okay, if the comments read, I don't agree with what she's doing, but hey, it's her right to do it. That's really what I'm saying. If you're pissed off about something, don't go on this tirade about how you're better than her. Like, oh, I'll shoot her in the fucking head if I ever see her. No. You just say, hey, I personally wouldn't do it. I don't agree with it. But at the same time, that's what people are fighting and dying over in other countries for. First Amendment. Other countries don't have that kind of shit. You burn the nation's flag over in another country, they'll probably shoot your ass. And I think that's what we take for granted. I don't know why I got on that bullshit, but I've just seen a lot of like this government conspiracy bullshit, and it kind of makes me laugh. But at the same time, I don't know. I guess I'm not a big... I hate government. I hate politics. I don't vote. Shock of shockers, I don't vote because I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't sit here and discuss politics with people. In fact, I try and avoid politics because, I don't care.
Well, the politics is just one of them things that, like...
It leads to just
it's one of those things that starts pissing everybody off when you start talking about it.
It leads to nothing but arguments, and...
There's guys at my work, they listen to talk radio all day, and it's like, I can't fucking stand it.
And since I don't vote, again, that I don't bitch. Not once since Obama has been in term have I ever gone on this big tirade about how Obama needs to be impeached because he's doing a shitty job. They all do shitty jobs. The President of the United States is a sham. It's a sham job. They do absolutely nothing. They sit in their big mansion. They make God knows how much money a year.
Yeah, and we pay for their benefits till the end of their lives.
Yeah.
I don't know, do we want to...
But again, I don't care. When like you're never going to hear me bitch and complain about how any government official is doing, because again, I don't vote, therefore I must not have a voice. But you're never going to hear me get into a political argument about it, because I think South Park said it best. All politicians, when it comes to voting, it's like either voting for a douche or a turd sandwich.
Yeah, pretty much.
Either one ain't going to be good.
The way I see it, no matter how you vote, we're fucked we're fucked either way, you know.
Yeah, I mean, nobody has any balls anymore. That's the bad part. I'm sorry. That was a bad rant. Like I said, I'm kind of buzzed right now. I just had to get that out of my head. The whole... You either believe in freedom of speech or you don't. And if you jump down somebody's throat for believing something because it doesn't match what you believe, then you don't believe in the First Amendment.
I just think part of it's just the pussification.
Yeah. Again, quoting South Park. They got into a whole bunch of shit with what they put on TV. I agree totally with what they say about free speech. Either everything is okay or nothing is. If somebody burns a flag and you declare a jihad on them, you don't really believe in freedom of speech. That's how I see it. And again, here, this is a perfect opportunity. This is your chance to prove me wrong. If you decide to leave a comment about this, say, well, I don't agree with what you say, but hey, it's your right to say it. But I guarantee there's going to be people out there, either jokingly or they mean it, that will declare a blood feud on my clan and kin, and I say, bring it the fuck on.
Ooh!
What pisses you off, dog?
Windows 8.
Oh, I thought you meant Dale Earnhardt.
No.
Rest in peace, Dale.
No. I don't know why, but
Glare there.
you get this app screen when you start it up.
Yep.
And yeah, it's all fine and good if you got a touchscreen system, but why the fuck does Bill Gates feel the need to put this on every computer?
Yeah.
Not just the touchscreens. I mean, what was wrong with Windows 7? It was a great running system.
I think I still have Windows 7 on my computer.
Yeah, I have it on my desktop too, but I mean, what I don't get is why not keep Windows 7 for these regular computers and just keep Windows 8 as tablet?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly, and something else I noticed is like it seems like every other time I use it, it tends to want to update.
Every day.
Which means it's like it just slows things down, you know. I've been having more problems with this than I ever had with a Windows 7
come
system.
on, dog. I know you need that update of live viewer or playback viewer or some type of thing that you don't ever touch.
But yeah, I mean, you remember Windows Vista? That was a big piece of shit, and of course,
joke.
Yeah, and then, well, I don't think this is quite as bad as Vista, but then, you know, they kept on going with XP because they knew Vista was pure shit.
Exactly.
But Microsoft, you really need to get your head out of your ass and keep these systems going longer. Enough with the updates.
Yeah, we don't need a new Windows every year.
I mean, I do like the computer, by the way.
Yeah, it's a very nice computer, I'll tell you that much. Icky, he pisses me off. But that's a different
But yeah, I mean, that's my rant about Windows.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, Microsoft, they're coming out with the Xbox One, I guess it's called.
I ain't getting that. I'm done with systems.
You're done with systems?
I have an Xbox. Ashley has a PS3. I think I'm good for a while.
Well, they're coming out with a PS4 also.
Yeah, well, I ain't dealing with that. Now, I can go back to my original rant if you're done.
But, yeah, alright, yeah, Windows pisses me off.
Windows.
Why the fuck do they gotta update it all the time? And you know what it is, it's like a domino effect. When you update Windows, 9 times out of 10, you gotta buy all the updated software for it. Or find it. So, you know, it's like a whole domino effect there.
Yeah.
You know, they purposely upgrade something, so you gotta upgrade the rest of it. It's, you know, it's like an endless cycle. But, yeah, I'm done bashing on Bill Gates for now. I'm gonna tell you what, if iMacs were a lot cheaper than what they are, I'll guarantee you Windows would either be out of business or get a run for their money at least.
Right.
But yeah, Windows pisses me off.
Pisses me off.
So where's the light switch?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm done.
Back to my original. Now, again. God damn.
The one that we got sidetracked off of.
Yeah, I'll do that one first, but then I had another one pop in my head, but I'll save that for later. But
Okay.
okay. The whole royal baby thing.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Didn't we fight a war to get away from Britain? You know, I believe we fought 2 wars. We fought the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812 when they tried to take us back. And I believe we chucked tea into their harbor because we don't care. The whole kind of thing has died down. But when they found out that the Duchess of Cambridge was pregnant,
Was there a Dutch oven involved?
there was probably a Dutch oven involved with that.
Oh, that's
But
disgusting.
oh my God, you could not pick up a newspaper or turn on the godforsaken TV, which cable pisses me off.
Oh, that's another rant.
That's a totally other rant. There's 3 I got. But I didn't care when she got pregnant. I didn't care when she was about to have the child. And I didn't care when she had the child. But apparently this country is just fascinated with it. And let's be honest, people. If my history serves me correctly, the Queen of England has no power. It's a parliament. It's Prime Minister has the power. It's really just like a position. It means she has no power.
The whole news about the royal baby, the way I see it, it's just media has nothing really to talk about, so that's what they're doing to fill their time with, like
Right.
CNN and all them networks.
Okay, all right, let's just say this. Queen Elizabeth, she's going to die soon. She's like 197, I'm sure. And then Prince Charles, yeah. He's going to become, I guess, the king. Okay? What exactly does that mean? Does he get control of an army? Can he invade a country? No. This is not like medieval times where a king can say, all right, first order of business, we're blowing the shit out of those guys over there because they looked at me funny the other day and I don't like them. Their teeth are too straight. I want them crooked like ours. The whole royal baby thing. Who cares? Apparently the world does. The world, they literally had thousands of people surrounding this hospital. They were like, oh, it's going to be a beautiful sight. She's going to have a baby, and it's going to be a prince. And my God, I have no life because I'm standing outside a hospital waiting for a child that's not mine. I guarantee every single man out there, I didn't look in the crowd, but I guarantee 9% of them were women. The other 10% were men just saying, good, baby ain't mine. Where's my crumpets, bitch?
Wow.
And then, of course, when the child finally arrives, it's such a glorious event. People are pissed off at the name they gave him. You know the name of the child. I only know it because they say it 8,000 times.
I don't know the name because I haven't paid attention to this shit.
Prince William and Duchess, or Princess, I don't know how you call, I guess she's a princess. Princess Kate or Catherine, named their child. Sit down for this. Everybody sit down.
It's not Northwest.
No, it's not Northwest. It's George.
George.
Okay. Normal sounding name. Maybe like a 50s, 60s type thing. I know a few Georges.
Yeah. We got one that we know watches the Brew Review.
Yeah, but my God. A normal name. But apparently that wasn't good enough for everybody else. Apparently they wanted a weird fucking name like all the other people have it. What the hell? Some of the names that some of these kids, God damn. I'm going to go on another rant
Escalade.
here. I'm just going to go on another rant here right away. The whole royal baby thing, as soon as she popped the kid out, it was all over. They didn't care anymore. So, Prince George, I salute you, sir. You will have absolutely no power when you grow up. Baby names. Celebrity baby names.
We already went on a rant about Northwest.
Yeah. But now we have to go on a little bit more. Because it's fucking bullshit. What? You know how I said the last rant that they must be in a contest to out-stupid each other?
Yeah.
I think there is something in Hollywood that says that we have to outdo everybody's baby name. It has to be the craziest and particularly the most damaging to a child. What happened to normal names?
I think they stopped in our generation.
What? Apparently, when you're famous, you can name your child whatever crazy shit you want, and everybody's just cool with it. Gwyneth Paltrow has a daughter named Apple. Apple.
As in the food.
As in the food. I think Drew Barrymore's daughter is named Olive. Olive.
What the hell?
As in black olive. If I have a child anytime, I will be goddamned if I name it after a food. I will not name my child steak. Or turnip. Maybe I will if he really pisses me off. I'll call him Turnip.
No, that sounds like a more like a pet name.
But and ticket prices. Ticket prices at movies. That pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, $10 to get into a theater, and that's before you buy the fucking expensive popcorn and drinks.
Yeah, it's too much.
The 3D stuff, I think, is what, $12?
Yeah, they had.
Oh shit, we gotta go on break. Battery's dead. We'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Fucking battery died. So, yeah, you were in mid-rant about movie prices.
Pisses me off. Battery's dying.
Yeah, this fucking camera. It only lasts 45 minutes on a charge, but luckily I got another one, so I just slapped it in and good to go. So anyway, movie prices, they piss you off. They piss me off too.
I saw something on Facebook one time. Somebody posted it. It said, like, this is, like, they had a shopping cart, like, halfway full, and they said, 20 years ago, this is what $20 buys.
Yes, I saw the post.
And then it said, like, this is what $20 buys you now, and it's like 5 different things.
That is about true.
And it's kind of sad, really. But
you just made me think of one. You brought that up. Not only is it's the economy that pisses me off.
The economy.
Here we go. Yes. And it can go back to like the whole governmental thing and stuff, and blame Obama or if a price is going up, yada yada. But you know what pisses me off is these companies. They're sneaky. Rather than raise the price of a product and be honest about it, what they like to do is shrink it.
Yes.
Have you noticed this?
I have noticed that. We actually had talked about this once before. We were going to get like visual aids, but we can save that for like a more detailed time. But anyway.
Anyhow, my dad had a good example of this. He buys these bars of Ivory soap. He buys like the 6-packs of them and stuff. And then he was almost out of them, so he bought another 6-pack. Well, he stored them all in the same place as the remaining 6-pack, and he did a double take. It's almost like the new bars were like 2/3 the size of the old bars. Same price, they just shrink the product, and that's how they get you.
Oh, I know, perfect visual aid. Hold this. Keep ranting.
But it's like they're fucking sneaky about this, you know?
Here's the perfect example.
Yes, we ran into this at the brew review.
Yes, our
Okay, so Yingling, you get 12 full ounces.
Woodchuck, that's 12.
Yes.
But shrunken down. Yeah.
No, that's the same. The bottle's fatter.
Okay, that's a bad example. Hold on.
You fucked it up, man.
No, I didn't.
But see, what some companies like to do is they'll take the bottom of the bottle and kind of indent it in just to get rid of that extra 0.8 ounces. So this would explain why you think you can drink more beer than you really can.
Screwing up. That pisses me off. Here, our Jamaican ale.
Yeah, 11.2. We've already called them out for this before, but we're going to call them out again.
Economizing? No.
It's called ripping people off.
And I guarantee this is no cheaper than that.
But yeah, you're not just seeing it with your beer and your soap. It's everything.
Everything.
Shaving cream. The shaving cream I buy, the bottle is actually the same size, but it says the old ones say 11 ounces, the new ones say 10 ounces. I've seen like peanut butter jars, like peanut butter and applesauce jars. How they make them look big. Well, they say, "Oh, we include these new grip handles."
No.
Bullshit. That is valuable space that you're taking away to shrink the product.
Yeah, you can fit an extra...
And you indent the bottom to shrink it more.
You can put an extra 2 ounces of applesauce in there.
Basically, they're fluffing the product.
Yeah, it pisses me off.
And so, on to another one is the cable company.
Yes!
And I'm sure you were heading to this too.
Well, probably for different reasons, but go ahead.
I never understood this. What is it really legal to have to buy a product that you're not going to use?
Okay, you are going.
For instance, you have 100 and some odd channels.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch them all?
I watch, maybe 2 or 3, if I even watch TV at all. But
I mean, isn't it bullshit that you have to pay for all those fucking channels that you never watch? I mean, what they need to do is like an a la carte deal where maybe they'll give you say 15 or 20 channels on a basic deal, and then from then on, you pick them.
Exactly.
But no, you gotta pay for the whole damn thing. And this is why these celebrities get paid like $1 million for being stupid.
Yeah. We've actually talked about that a lot for the cable, doing the a la carte deal.
Yeah, I mean, if they would do a la carte on cable, I would consider subscribing. But for the simple fact that they don't do that, fuck you! I got an antenna and I got internet. I'm good to go.
They would make just as much money because families with kids would need the kid channels, so you'd have to get them.
Right.
And then, because honestly, Okay, I got another one.
Alright.
Staying on the whole cable TV thing.
So, we're kind of segueing to another rant.
Yeah, and...
Cat's getting crazy.
When did channels stop being what they say they are?
MTV was a pioneer of this.
Yeah.
As we all know. They were called music television.
Yeah, I'm going to pick on MTV. It's kind of base and lame, but... Yeah. And according
Tech TV's a really good example of this.
Yeah, according to one of the reps they talked to one time, they said that, well, MTV hasn't been music television since the 80s. So I don't know why people kept calling it music television, because we haven't been music television since the 80s, and I'm rich. No. And that, you always say, they created MTV2 to satisfy all the people that wanted videos. Well, guess what? MTV2 ain't any different.
It kind of followed the same deal. I mean, it now does shows, just like the regular MTV.
Because what got me on this is that I think next month is the MTV Video Music Awards.
Yeah, but what's crazy is most music videos don't even go on MTV anymore.
That's exactly
what I mean. You find them on the interweb.
That is exactly what I mean. MTV still has a video music award show when they do not play video music to have an award show. And another example is TLC. It used to be the Learning Channel. You would find educational shit on there. That is now the home of my personal favorite, Honey Fudgin' Boo Boo.
TLC? I thought that was like an R&B group.
It wasn't.
No, I'm just being smart ass.
But
yeah, and what's the other one? Oh shit. Duck Dynasty. What channel are they on?
I think they're on like Discovery or A&E or
yeah, it's one of those. I mean, I thought A&E was more of like a movie type of deal.
Yeah, and what else? There's other, like you said, G4, the tech channel. It used to be Tech TV, then it became G4.
Yeah, more of a gaming channel.
Which was more gaming, but they also had the technology side to it. They kind of kept that.
Yeah, and you started to see it go downhill when they ran Cops marathons. I mean, nothing against Cops. It's a great show, but it's not that format.
They started doing the Cops, and then now it's not even, now G4 doesn't even exist. It's called Esquire.
And, another good example was, remember TNN? That it went to Spike? Or no, it was Nashville Network.
First it was the Nashville Network. It was mostly country. Like country music.
Then the National Network.
National Network. Then it started showing shows. Then it became Spike TV, the first network for men, and it's still Spike, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. And Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi is no longer Sci-Fi. Instead of SCI-Fi for science fiction, it's now SYFY.
Huh.
Sci-Fi. BULLSHIT. Bullshit. That's what I think.
And people were paying $100 a month for this bullshit. I mean, it's almost like you don't have like the exclusive networks anymore on cable.
No. Because, well, number one, Comcast pretty much has a monopoly over everything.
Well, I mean, you can still get like Dish Network and DirecTV, but I mean, it's...
cable-wise. I mean, that's Dish, but...
Now, I will admit, I have Comcast for internet, but that's all I got. I didn't subscribe to cable. I mean, I actually... Yes, call me old-fashioned, but I have an antenna above my roof.
And you know what? Do you have any complaints with that?
Fuck no.
No.
I get high def off my rooftop, for Christ's sake.
I get pissed off at the fact that I have nothing to watch on TV. If that makes sense.
And that you're paying out the ass for it.
Yeah.
I wish they would bring back on-demand dating. I kind of miss making fun of that. If you've seen a couple... You probably saw the couple videos we've done on that a long time ago.
But...
Yeah, but I'm pretty much all ranted out.
Yeah. I was kind of all over the place tonight. I'm trying not to go to the obvious things. Like I'm trying to stay away from celebrity shit because...
And government.
I know they're stupid.
Just like the government.
And government. Who cares? I don't. I wake up every morning. I go to work. I come home. I enjoy spending time with family and friends. I feel like I'm on a dating site all of a sudden. But bottom line is, every day I wake up and we haven't killed everybody on the planet, it's a good day. Until the nukes drop, everything's okay. And until like the government stormtroopers burst through my door and say, from now on, you're doing this, it's a good day. That's all I can say, really. That pisses me off right there, the beer. But.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would explain why people can drink more.
Yeah.
Because of this. It's like a mindfuck thing is what it is.
Yeah,
The day Yingling does it, I'm gonna fucking rant.
Yeah, I'm tapped because, yeah.
Yeah, we're about to tap into some more brews here, so...
We're gonna try to. And again, I appreciate people's comments. I'd like to know what you guys think. What pisses you off. If you're pissed off at what we say.
Or if you have a suggestion on a rant.
Or a suggestion, I'm totally cool with it.
Or if you have a beer you want us to review, hit us up there too.
Yeah. I would love to sit down and do... I know, again, that everybody else does it, but I would love to sit down and do, like, movie reviews or TV reviews or something, some bullshit like that. Just sit down and talk about a movie or something.
Yeah, and something else coming up. It's going to be, I'd say, within the next 2 months. We're doing Vegas round 2, so... Yeah, maybe you saw the playlist on round 1, but this is going to be even better.
Hopefully it will be better.
It's going to be epic, that's all I know.
Are the sequels ever better than the original? Sometimes not. Sometimes they are.
I don't know. We didn't video as much the last time.
No, we'll try and do more vids.
But yeah.
I figured out my camera, so it's all good.
Alright. And as long as I keep tape on mine.
Keep fresh electrical tape.
I'm not talking like videotape, I'm talking electrical tape, so yeah. But yeah, that was this week's edition of The Things That Piss Us Off.
Sorry it went so long.
This month's, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's about a half-hour vid, so... Yeah, if you're still watching, well, stay tuned for more, and yeah, we'll catch you later.